Hello, fellow future corpses. I am WillBotch, and this is Nine Kings. What is Nine Kings? A fast-paced, roguelike kingdom builder. Grow your empire and fight massive battles against powerful rival kings. Break the game with thousands of insane builds to become the king of kings. I played this a while back. Is one of my favorite demos I've found because I like chill game. Well, it's not really chill, but it's turn-based, so I can like take my time. So if I'm in the middle of something like editing or something, I can just like take a turn, work on that, take a turn, work on that. So it has like that kind of niceness to it. And as a demo, it was addicting, and the game is finally out. So I want to show you it. It's pretty cool. When the demo was out, when we had access to 4 kings, and then we weren't able to use like perks and all that stuff. But ever since then, they've added some new stuff, changed some stuff around, added new settings. So it's pretty cool. I turned up all the options back on because I end up playing like the survive until you can't anymore, and it always ends up crashing. So I don't usually ever get to see how long I truly survive, but that's fine. And later on, they're adding like challenge and rank mode and stuff. So but yeah, we still have the King of Nothing, King of Spells, King of Greed. I did a video on the King of Blood. We now have access to the King of Nature, which we know of because that was one of the options we could end up battling. The King of Stone is all about like building walls, traps, and towers. And the King of Progress is all about leveling up, like improving your places, your troops and stuff. And they even have like an infinite like upgrade unit, which starts off sucky, but in late game when you have it constantly upgrading, it ends up being the thing that just keeps you alive for the most part. All right. So King of Nothing still has the castle, hurls a stone, soldier, well-balanced melee troop, paladin, high defense melee troop, archer, weak but fast range attack, scout tower, it just fires one big arrow, farm, awesome, gives you more troops, wild card just levels up a plot, blacksmith still plus 2% damage, and steel coat, which cancels out the first hit. Right now, I'm going to just play perkless. We're just going to take it back to peasant just so I can show it off because I didn't do knight yet. Something popped up. Oh, I thought something popped up there. Must have been a little like flaky from this. All right, we're going to start off with Squire to start just to show it off. Oh, peasant. We're going to start off with peasant, just kind of show it off. And then later on, if you want me to do harder difficulties, I'll be happy to. All right, so we're fighting the King of Nature and King of Stone. All right, I am no pro at this. I just like to have fun. We'll go ahead and throw archers right there. There's probably more efficient ways to play this, but it's fine. Get out of here. And this is like the whatever king you just battle is the one you get to choose cards from. So we have the Cauldron, which Jason plots now deal poison damage. We have Ballista, which is just a hardcore archer that shoots through. And then Quarry, which adds plus 2% damage to all towers and base every year. Before, there was no way to increase your base stats. Once you maxed out level, that was it. So now you're able to do that, which is pretty cool. So I might do Quarry. Just slap right there. So we're going to start upgrading our castle. I'm going to turn down my headphones a little bit. Don't need them that loud. Okay, so now we got Mycelium. Makes spores every 5 seconds. Poison. Let's do Poison Vial. We'll go ahead and pop that there. So now they can poison enemies. Which with them being rapid attack, my logic is the more bullets you can get into them, the higher chance you'll poison them. So we can do plus 2 Quarry, but let's go ahead and do that. The castle we can always upgrade, but at least if we start getting the stat upgrades on it. And then we also have the auto option up here, so that way our our castle just keeps attacking. Let's go ahead and get blacksmith. Gambling's new. Receive 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose your loot, which I'm not a big fan of. I want to be able to choose what I want. You can also re-roll if you don't like them, but it costs money. I'm looking for a specific one. That one. Your buildings apply their effect one more time. So this shoots off an extra time. Blacksmith, put it there so it affects all them. So now it shoots off an extra time. So now we got our archers slowly increasing attack. We got this being hit double attack. So yeah, we're growing. Wait, was I always supposed to be able to see those? Usually you have to hit the eye thing to see. All right, there we go. Boar is really cool. It can be mounted by adjacent troops for every 1 HP it has. It increases your rider stats. It does throw off my, like, stuff, though. Because, like, it has to be adjacent to this, but then it doesn't get benefits from that. So it almost is like its own square that you gotta, like, devote time to. But if you can slap a forest on there, it helps out a lot. So, for fun, let's do it. I'll go ahead and slap them right there, so see now they're on there. And then we'll grab a forest and put it next to the boars and maybe whatchamacallit? A farm, so we can increase that amount, and then we'll get a farm over here, start increasing them. I really don't want to choose ballista yet. This thing's pretty cool, unlocks more plots. Blessing, this is a new thing, doubles HP on a card on target plot. Probably not going to play one there, but it's fine. So with Earthquake, we shoot back something to our hand to get 2 extra spots. So we shoot him back to our hand, now we got 2 extra spots, and then bam. We didn't really lose anything, but if it was leveled up, we'd get 3, we could get up to 3 cards back if it's like level 3. This is fine. This is fine. This is why we're buffing up our castle. Every turn. Alright, so this right here cancels the first hit. We throw that on our archers. Now, first hit, is ignored. But I just find this game really addicting. And I don't know, like, what gets hurt first on the boar. Is it the rider or the boar itself? So... Or we're planning stuff ahead. Like, we're getting things set up. I've never had walls be successful. It's always just ended up becoming just a wasted plot for me. When I could get, like, extra, like, trebuchets and stuff. I don't want to spend gold yet. We'll go ahead and grab the trebuchet. King of Greed would give me... Yes, let's go for the King of Greed. So trebuchet, we'll just drop it right here, because it still receives the bonus from the quarry. And it just kind of just peppers the area with them. But the more trebuchets you have, it increases the projectile count. But he's not going to be a permanent fixture. I have what I'm sort of looking for. Well, we need a castle. I need a couple farms. There we go, and at least it's splash damage, so, from this guy. That's what I'm looking for right there. So, the Spencer is kind of a weenie at the beginning, single target tower, fire, but gains 1% attack for each gold you receive. Oh, Scapegoat. So yeah, now there's like these special cards that give you like extra stuff. It says Scapegoat, passive backline unit, if killed in battle generates 3 gold. We'll go ahead and buy that. So we'll go ahead and put this here. Maybe over here. If I put it over here, it'll get benefit and benefit. This is kind of shut off. Yeah, we'll put it right here. And Scapegoat, we'll actually put it right here. But as it sits there, it dies. And as they die, it buffs up my gun over here. The only bad thing about this thing, it doesn't target one. It goes like pew, 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 and just keeps resetting. So it doesn't just target one enemy. It just goes around and shoots each one and then goes back. So it's kind of sucks on that part if you have a large army, but... Whoa. Okay, so we can choose a new tower location. Let's go ahead and choose in front of this guy. Because I would like to eventually get a library in front of them. So we take the... Wait, what level is this? Level 2. We take this and shoot it. Now we got 2 extra spots. So we can put 1, 2. So now it's getting 2 and 2 as opposed to just 3. I have no idea if the strategy would work if I did a harder level, but... Clone. Let's us clone a card. Currently, I'd like to clone... Big gold if killed. I have cloning up. We'll save the clone and just upgrade the castle. So now the castle's doing 42 damage each shot. I know what I'd like to put next to it. I just don't have it yet. I would like to put... Because I could put like a speed tower right there and just have it go pew, 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 pew. But then these guys don't really benefit from extra speed of attack. That's kind of a not so good choice with that. Midas Touch would be good if I'm trying to get more gold. And then we're going to re-roll that. We're going to try to see if we can hit another... okay, we didn't. I was trying to see if I can get another one of these. We'll do the leather work. Make it a lot faster. We'll give them the Midas Touch. So I would love to eventually get them to the point where it's like every time they kill something we get gold. Flamethrower is really cool. It's mobile. It goes on the battlefield. It starts screwing stuff up. Get our trebuchet. And for now, we'll just chuck it there because we'll get cards we can like get rid of it if we need to. Later on. No, I just find this game addicting. Like, it's turn-based, so I can go and do something else while playing. I also like big numbers, so... Now that we got the forest, we'll put the forest right here. Forest here? Yes, forest here. So now that we're increasing his health, we'll bump up my archers. Indirectly. And if they kill my scapegoats, every gold I get, that goes up. We're getting our earthquake. Peacetime. Oh, that's right. Alright, so what do we have that's sort of buffed up? We can, I don't really have anything that's a 2-er right now. We could... clone... that. Shoot it with the 2. Well, at least our stuff's getting like power buffed up though. Like he's at 18 now. But yeah, it just like spreads his shots, so it's not that awesome, but... Ooh, a farm, finally. That's what I was looking for. So the farm, one of these will always get a unit, but since we have the upgrade, it'll do 2. So we slowly grow our army. And as you can see, it's speeding up. Eventually gets to like infinite and it's stupid. Go ahead and do Midas Touch again. Go ahead and just choose right there so we can buff up that eventually. We'll go ahead and hit that. Boop! We got those 2 spots, so we'll go blank. Then if I put... Now we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Army slowly growing. We're getting there. That's beginning to shoot off now. Earthquake again. We'll go ahead and take that. Yeah, if we can upgrade that, then we can get 2 farms in places. We'll go ahead and give you the Midas Touch again. Then pop. But yeah, when you get stuff going on crazy, it just gets fun seeing all the stuff fire and the big numbers and everything. Guess Midas Touch again. All right, here we go again. We have more gold this time. It's not looking good. Well, technically my dudes have that poison shot, so maybe Venom. I was about to do the speed one. Go and give you the Midas Touch again. Because the abilities stack up. So it just increases the chance that they'll give me gold when they die. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the trebuchet again. We'll just buff it up. Boop. And now he's doing 52. You're doing 100. And this just sprays a whole bunch. Oh, yay, the beacon tower. Okay, cool. Cool. Who do I want to make peace with? You can give me cloning, but you give me the earthquake. I don't think I really need the King of Greed right now. Yeah, you can re-roll to kind of select who you're going to fight. So if we do this, I can open up that. Or I could shoot that back. Or I could shoot the trebuchet back. Move it over here to make that a level 3. And then I can... Or I can shoot that back. It would lose its damage bonus. But then I could put it right there and put the speed shooter right there. Yeah, let's do that. Move that there. There we go. So now it's going to start speeding these guys up even faster. I just got to move that trebuchet there eventually. Reroll. Reroll. There we go. So we put that treb there. Then we can open up that spot behind the goat. And I need the King of Progress. Like, there's a lot of good combos you can get all going on. Let's see if we can get in our farm. Farm? Farm, thank you. This nerd. Yes, the shrine. Okay, so the shrine spend 9 gold every year to level up a random plot. So it'll start leveling up all of our random plots, which makes it easier for us. So let's get that on the field as fast as possible. Let's go ahead and, yet again, we'll dump this guy to drop the shrine, and then we'll put him back down. And with our scapegoats now and our Midas Touch, we should start getting a lot of money back. So we'll go ahead and put him there so he starts buffing up our pigs. And this can also target itself too. Let's go ahead and hit that. Because I want to move that trebuchet over because it bothers me. We'll go ahead and open up the plot behind the castle. Hit that back in our hand and throw it over there. Because now we can put another thing here like a speedster thing. And we just keep peppering them. Alright, do we need one of those right now? Well, I could... You've got the speed... You already technically got the speed bonus. I don't really need... I want to get a library there so I can start increasing their magic stats. I just want a lot of goats. I need a lot of goats. So if I can get a farm... Yeah! Well, let's get more goats because they give me money. That's an ass load of goats. Alright, clone, yes, thank you. Oh, I don't have enough to re-roll. I guess, increases the damaging range of an area attack. So I don't really have like one area attack, I think. So we'll do crit damage. But now we have this, so we can copy something. I think I want to copy... Because all these are eventually going to grow up. So we're fine there. So I'm not concerned. Let's go ahead and copy the speed tower and put it here. So that way, eventually this is just going to start launching rocks like mad. And this is still only level 1. Once we get up to level 3, it's going to be stupid. Well, let's get the cauldron. Let's make this really stupid. Because now this does poison damage and a trebuchet does poison damage. And we've got that venom. So whatever it doesn't kill, it's just applying poison to it. Go ahead and grab that. This is what we want. We want reinforce. I don't really have enough to re-roll. So I could... I'm going to save my money. So what reinforce does is units gain 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. We'll go ahead and give that to him. Go ahead and give him the steel coat. Because if I can get lab rats, it's going to constantly keep leveling them up. And I've got my army of goats here. All right, so what are we looking at? I can unlock more plots. I could unlock this one and get 3 farms. Yeah, let's do that. So if I do that, pops that up. Now I've got that. Then I can do level it up. Level it up. You can also do it like that and get 3 more shrines. Well, I don't want to go that ridiculous. All right, we'll go ahead and grab a clone. And for well, I could put rats right there for stupidity. But we'll go ahead and clone the goats because they're stupid. And I don't really want a scout. I don't really want the scout tower. It doesn't have any like growth potential besides me investing in it. Get out of here. See how once you make it to the last year, you kill one of the champions, and then you get to either keep playing or you get to start a new run. If you keep playing, it's just kind of see how far you can get. Which, bear in mind that this is experimental mode and glitches may occur when actively working on improvements, which they have. Like, since at this time, since I've played this, the game came out like a few days ago. And ever since then, they have been pushing out patches a lot. So they have been actively tweaking, balancing, and working on it. So we'll do this as far as it goes or until the game crashes. We can expand. Yep, now that we've finished, we can buy land plots instead of doing the earthquake thing. But also our hand gets reshuffled, whatever they decide to make it. It's fun seeing all the numbers. Well, eventually you start seeing really dumb numbers on your stuff. Our lord, we want the king of progress. Yes! Haha! I'll show you why. Go ahead and toss that on them. You guys are just simply to get me money. I don't really need a clone. I don't really need to add either. I guess we'll grab that. I could... Yeah, something stupid. So many goats. So many goats. All right, we do want that. Reroll. Reroll. I'm trying to see if I can get that building one again. Ah, I can't. Okay. So I guess increase attack speed. Hell yeah. So now with this, we've already put it on them. So let's put it on our second attackers. Let's reinforce those guys. So they can start getting their attack buffed up. In the event that it comes down to it. We'll go ahead and take that. Throw that on there. King of Stone. Oh yeah, we're still fighting the King of Stone, I guess. But yeah, look at this guy up here. You can just see him going like, boo, 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 boo. I don't really need any of that stuff. We'll go ahead and grab that. I don't really need it, though. So this is kind of like where I get to the point where it's like, I don't really need this. So we can start selling them, and then we'll start filling up these spots. Because originally we'd have to like keep leveling that up, but we got the shrine going. Get out of here. Don't really need to level up a random plot. I guess I'll take that. Okay, here. This is our chance to find things we need, but I think it's all just units. Which we won the lab. Yes, lab rats. There they are. So lab rats are pretty unique. Lab rats are fun. Lab rat, disposable melee unit. Levels up whenever adjacent plots level up with no max levels. They start off as weenies, but the longer you keep them and you keep them going, your shrine back there can keep buffing them up. And then when you get all those, that one, like the brown one, the brown up, it's one that like whenever you level up something, it gets plus 1% attack damage. It's almost like an infinite loop with that. So the more you can level this up with the shrine, the better. I don't know how it goes for longevity, of everything, but I'm going to put the rat right here so he gets more health and I can reproduce him. And then we'll go ahead and, why not just slap 9 on there. So yeah, when there's no more targets to level up, it'll just keep targeting that. And we're already targeting 1 extra time. So now we've got that. Can I get a clone? Hell yeah. So we can clone the rat. Like, the idea with the rats is to put them in a line, because then whenever one levels up, all of them level up, but we didn't do that because I'm just kind of... I don't want to make my army based off lab rats. It's such an easy tactic to go to after a while. But yeah, with this, we can just go level it up, and these guys just get a little power boost. But yeah, like, as you can see, like, it's getting stupid now. Go ahead and do that. We are making peace with... I guess you got clone. You just have... You don't really have anything... Well, you got earthquake, so I can pull things back to my hand, but it's not really that worth it at this point. So I guess, nature, I guess? Neither of them are what I need right now. So with earthquake, I can pull this guy back... Well, I can pull this farm back into my hand. I can pull these guys. And I got 3 scapegoats. Then I can buy that. I can clone that. I can put the farm there. I can put 1, 2. For whatever reason. We're just gonna have an ass of the goats for no reason. Lab rats. Alright, well, I need that. I need this right here. Units gain plus 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. So we need to put it on... We got the pigs. We got the archers. We need to put it on the rats. Because already they're leveling up, but this just makes them more stupid. And eventually they'll be so powered up that they pretty much hold your army. I don't know what I wanted. I don't know what I'm really looking for. Guess level up. But yeah, just looking at the stupidity right now, we have... Get out of here, scapegoat. Go. So look at the stupidity right now, like, kind of a weenie. They're at 300 HP. Not that bad, but if we look at our castle, 19k damage. Our gun over here, 15k, but look at it, it's like hits per second. It's like ridiculous numbers, and eventually it'll say infinity. Our trebuchets are just like launching like mad. So this is where it gets fun and stupid, where we start seeing dumb crap going on. And pretty collars. We just see them just like launching shit all the time. This is where it gets fun, just kind of just chill and see how crazy you can make it. Go ahead and give those that, so now they're buffed up. I don't know if they actually attack anything or not, but... Our goats are going to be stupid and ridiculous. Don't really need any of that stuff, so... We'll go ahead and get the quarry, but we don't need it. I need the Spell King. Because the Spell King buffs, like, enchantments and stuff. So if we, put him right on that one... It's going to make our archers stupid. Boom, 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 boom. And then the leftover rocks go there. So we need more of that, reinforce. So you didn't get it. So here you go. Man, it just gets fun. It's just fun to chill and just see what kind of crazy combos you can get. Alright, here we go. I know what I'm looking for. Come on. There it is. Alright, so we can go ahead and give that to them. Because we don't want to give it to those guys. We want them to die. Ridiculous launch before they can even spawn. We'll just grab that. We'll do up to, we won't go until we die, because that could be a while. And eventually the game will start dying. But it's just fun to see all this stuff fire out. We'll grab that, because we can throw it on lab rats. And you'll definitely start seeing when it starts chugging down, too. Like normally, like when I'm just playing, I'll just have everything turned off. Will you give me... You're not going to give me what I need. We'll go ahead and just chuck the orchard. I've never really found the orchard to be that useful, but... Alright, this is the king of spells. This is what we need. I want the library. Because they do like... They have a healing tower. They have a ranged slow attacker. A powerful attack, but low rate. You have one that buffs your units. And then like he has a bunch of like spells too. But we're looking for the library because it gives every year there's a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment. So because we have one on there, we'll either dupe that one or it will keep increasing these ones. So it makes it harder to kill them. They get more damage every level. They can produce gold almost on every kill. So it just gets really dumb. And now it really doesn't matter of who we make peace with, because we got our like strategy here set. So we don't really need a lot of these, so we can just start. It's just kind of like chilling. That's why I was like, we'll do this for a little bit longer, but eventually either the game's gonna crash or I've never actually like lost at this point. At least on Squire. Peasant. At least not on Peasant. So maybe I'll do some more like harder difficulty ones. Reinforce, we still need one of those. Chaos increases. You need it. Yep, now everyone's got it. So now everyone buffs up. Bam, bam, bam. We don't need that anymore, so chuck it. So this is just gonna get more dumb. But it's fun seeing all the fun colors pop up. Like, these guys are now ridiculous. Let's see if we can get one we haven't met yet. King of Blood. King of Blood is like a lot of like sacrificing your troops and bringing them back from the dead and stuff. They are pretty cool. Scram. Yeah, we're beginning to bog down now. And like all the rocks that didn't make it just explode right there. Like offering, destroy target plot to get 3 random tome cards, so it could be anything from any of the kings. It's a gamble. Yeah, we're beginning to bog down here. So we're gonna have to call it. Carnage, unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% damage to the area. You know, let's go ahead and use gambling. We're at the point where we don't really need to worry. I'm gonna put on these goats. So when they die, they explode. I should have put it on the pigs. That's what I meant to do. And the lab rats. But I want it to be able to be leveled up. We're going to pop, pop. At this point, it doesn't really. We're not really looking for any cards now. We're just going through. We're just cycling. Pop, pop. I could put that combustion on something though. Flop. I imagine on a heart, like, there we go, got our shrine. Let's see if we can find the other cards. There's like 2 other ones. And as we go through like each king, I'll go more in depth on the cards, but I don't see it. There's like Unity that, you sacrifice one and all the units go to another one. And there's also like, one that blows up a plot, but then you get a random decree. Like, I'm pretty sure it's about some point where you could probably, like, sacrifice these and, like, you don't really need more troops. Like, Cemetery, if adjacent unit dies in battle, summon an imp to fight in its place. So probably sacrifice that since I have so many and there's, like, a farm going on all of them, but... Explodes. Let's go ahead and give that to the pigs since they're actively increasing. But I feel like our strategy right now is pretty solid. Like, we've got an infinite generation of buff-ups. My lord, we can now make peace with an enemy king. We'll do this king of spells. What do we got? Now we're in like the broken down damage. Eventually, I've had that say infinite before. But yeah, now we're on stupid damage right now, so we'll probably call it in a second. I just find it fun just to see how far you can get before it just finally crashes. But yeah, it's pretty chill. Like, I like it. Let's go ahead and call it here. Because if not, we'll just be here forever. And if you want me to do runs to see how far, like, until it finally dies, let me know. We can definitely do that. And if you play the demo, you actually get to keep your progress on, like, perks and stuff. It's like when you're back here, and you select your king, perks, you get to keep all your perk points you got while playing the demo. And it's just, like, stuff you get, like, as you play for starting off. Like, start with a random unlocked plot. All troops gain 10%. So it's just, like, small little extra perks you start to make it easier for when you're beginning, so... But yeah, that was the King of Nothing. I want to go through like every king and do a run. These two are not released yet. This one looks like it's some kind of like dude with a dragon. Because I saw like a little like a picture somewhere. I can't remember where. I don't think I've seen what this guy looks like yet. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here. So let me know what you think. Like, if you want me to do any certain things on this, let me know. I enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. I find it very chill. I find it like kind of relaxing and fun. I like seeing the big numbers and all the flashing things going on and things leveling up. So it's just a nice satisfactory itch I have. So it's just been enjoyable. It's easy to play. It's easy to pick up. You can just like save your run, or you can do something else, like take a turn, save your run, go off and do something else, take your turn, do something, take your turn. So I enjoy it. It's quick, it's fast. It's pretty quick to like beat the run, so you can quickly get back to your next run, or you can just keep going until the game implodes or your computer bursts into flames, one or the other. Like I said, they're constantly like doing little updates. Like by now, I just saw like 3 patches done since the game's been out, and the game's been, I think, I forget when it released. It released the 23rd. It's the 26th right now. So in 3 days, they've already put out 3 patches to help balance and improve the quality of the game. So they are actively working on it. So it's pretty cool. So definitely check it out. So if you want to check it out, link is down below. If you made it this far, why not like, comment, subscribe, do whatever your brainmeat desires. Thank you for wasting some time, and I will catch you later.